We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Aaron Savali gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So that brings up the outfielder, Austin Slater. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In there, 0-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. Line drive to left. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. Retires the side. 1 left for San Francisco. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Ramirez.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Here's the pitch.
At the ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big guys.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, fouled off. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Smiley comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First offering on its way. Two balls and a strike. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this is low, ball 1. Slater, who cleverly has the nickname AC. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field. Good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, bases loaded. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Perez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go to in now for Cleveland, Oscar Mercado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Mercado is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Luplow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. Smiley peers in. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show.
Leading off to the gun.
First offering on its way.
Hunter.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Left fielder, number 5, Mike.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval.
Ball.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Brantley goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Smiley steps into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate as we begin the top of the 4th. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 12.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 strike.
The 1-1 home. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now. Austin Slater. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop. Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
and that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, a base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Oscar Mercado. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the man at first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Smiley comes set. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 8.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. On the ground to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez at second. To Santana to get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Hard on the ground towards short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
The right fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Jordan Luplow. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that all set for the start of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Shaw. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Mercado has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Next to bat for the Giants, Alex Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. This is on the ground over to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count pitch home. This is skied into short left center. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Rob Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Popped up. Perez has got it, and the side is retired. Giants leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Still 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
A 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Smiley steps into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Slater. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Carlos Santana now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Santana is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready now, Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. Hence is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Ready with the 0-2.
Whoa, that's down.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman,
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
now batting.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Chris Shaw. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. At the plate, Alex Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
1-1 the count now. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. So a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. In now, Rob Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Chopped up the line to first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends. Giants leave them loaded, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Indians.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. To second for 1, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
The third baseman,
into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval over to his right, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the end. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Slater. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Perez, a 6'3" left-hander. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nick Whitgren takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 62.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Reyes Maranta is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Softly hit to short. Knee high, he barehands it in time. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.